I'm excited to see how this Lycan's able to shape up, honestly, for Spirit. And in particular as well, we got Miposhka on the Rubik, so some staple heroes for Team Spirit. The 6 minutes with the power runes. This is really where maybe the mid laners could get that edge to find an action rune and set up on the
like
side lane.
Lina.
Like this Lina, the press kid. You got the coil available if you want to consider dropping on Toronto Tokyo. But Radiant, they've also got the Laguna Blade as well as the press kid cuts down the Rubik. Miposha giving up first blood.
Like what, 15, 20? Okay, he might die here though.
All right, coil into Cookie. Mirror, a great rotation. The rebuttal comes out from Team Spirit. You gotta
I haven't known you for long enough, but Blink.
Jump in. They're on the park with the chain control. Nice Cookie. Repositions Toronto Tokyo to the north. And now Parni, they are deep inside Spirit's territories. The press kid. A BKB charging to the north. They'll cut down the life of Miposhka. But now to the west, look at Toronto Tokyo. Onto Pasha they go. They got plenty of damage to rip apart Parni. And in the end,
it's got BKB.
Toronto Tokyo is going to jump. Lina's going to be okay. Can always use the BKB if required. So Toronto Tokyo is going to try and deal with immersion instead. The glob's raining down, but they don't even get anyone. Toronto Tokyo is still hunting. Has the haste. The ability's back up shortly. He's going to dive. Why not? With how low the Ari's health pool is. There's no threat. Or maybe there is. Pasha jumps in, but Cookie once again repositioned to the north, and Toronto Tokyo will get out of danger.
Someone like a puck is very susceptible if you get double stunned.
Lane, Toronto Tokyo with the dive. Easy kill, especially with Miposhka's damage from afar. Man, Fade Bolt and the Soul and Dragon Slave is just so much damage output from a support.
Yeah, they're going in.
Kushi.
Use
nice
those
reactions. Toronto Tokyo is going to be okay. They've got the water on the hierarchy on Toronto Tokyo, playing them like a fiddle. They've got no answer. And now the Mortimer Kiss is getting dropped on Pasha. No BKB, nothing to protect him. Or immersion comes in, but meanwhile, Munkushi's already lost his first life, and he might be killed off for a second time as Team Spirit running a ramp into the mid lane. They have no answer as Heaven might be able to scurry away. Immersion's going to give him some bonus health back. It will not matter. Miposhka all the way from the high ground. Thanks to the keen optic and the Aether lens, this Rubik is sniping them down. They scanned. They scanned Pasha on the tree line. Mass TPs are coming out, but Yatoro, he's got the Metamorphosis still for the fight. They might be able to blow him up, but they're going to turn their direction to the Snapfire instead. As in goes the Wraith King. Yatoro's going to have an opportunity to turn with the Sunder. Now with the Wraith King, he still doesn't have the Reincarnation. They're going to bring him down, and now this is a fight that Team Spirit, they want to keep going. They know that everything's been expended on Parni. Core's going to be laid down. I don't think it got Heaven. No. And this is an exceptional Skadi game, but we'll see how it's going to shape up with this fight occurring.
Smoke up.
Preskin, he's going to jump and start the fight. Laguna Blade solo from Miposhka, so already the Preskin has lost half his health pool to play with his engagement. Immersion's going to do his best to keep him healthy. Always has a threat of the relocate to use it defensively, but Miposhka jumps in again on the Rubik, and no, the relocate was too late, and they're in shambles now. The formation completely broken. There's nothing they can do to protect the second life of the Wraithing. He just has to stand there and take the beating, as now they'll chain this into Immersion. He returns and sent straight back to his grave as Team Spirit. Again, just another fight where they are running over Parni. And you do see, like, just a read from Team Spirit, they do not feel comfortable with going up high ground again. Because you don't want to give that option as... Well, actually, maybe they see an opportunity to bring down Pasha. The Dragon Knight stepping a little bit too far. You'd expect the high ground to be safe, but not the case. The Preston's going to try and turn. A lot of damage onto the park, but the phase shift disjointing the fall from Munkushi. Team Spirit just have full control, and they've already got to go back as their top tower is under siege. It's just, you're waiting for Roche, that's it. Because you were mentioning the way that Parni come back into this game is with a immaculate high ground defense where you blow one hero up. But if you have that second life, there won't be that opportunity. And they see the Preskin Immersions really far outside the base. The relocate's going to be the only way to keep them alive, but it's not even fast enough. It is not even fast enough as Yatoro with this butterfly. She's doing way too much damage. They're going to get him on the return as well. There's no one inside the base. Actually, Pasha's going to find his position, but yeah, silence quickly used enough. And both these heroes don't have a buyback.
Yeah, Mindbreaker on Yatoro makes sure that he can't even tether out instantly onto the high ground. Lina was truly the only hero that was defending at any given point. This is Megas. Like, you are not defending this.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Great King chilling in the jungle, flaming his team.
Radiant structures
Don't say that, come on. He wants his AC, man.
No, that's not what he's doing. He's like,
Okay.
"Guys, I'm not coming back." He'll have the AC. He won't have any barracks left, but he'll have the AC at least. I don't blame him, by the way. I'm kidding. There is no way he defends anyway. He goes back.
Well, my push. Oh no. Instant buyback. I mean, what can you do? Let's see. Onkushi's back, AC, and
GG.
yeah, they're gonna call it. Parni, they do not see an avenue back into this game. Team Spirit just obliterate them. 28 minutes in, no remorse at all with their gameplay. They just look incredibly fluid. All right, here we go. Game 2. Thank you, Nat. I'm excited to see how this one's able to shape up. It's almost in trouble, but nice cookie, nice read that they were going to try and get aggressive with the first metamorphosis of the game, but Munkushi unable to close the distance. Mirror might still be in trouble, though. They wanted kills instead of farming. Heaven has the telekinesis to reposition back into Munkushi, and this is going to be a much better start. But like you mentioned, Collapse, he's going to try and turn this around. 2 points in the scorched earth with the stolen ability as well. The help of the meta burn is enough to even out the trade, but Heaven, well, he wants the last say in this. Fade Bolt up in a couple of seconds, but he's not going to have the mana even with the stick. Oh, no way, the Iron Branch to get rid of Vision. I don't think it would have been... There's no way they go back in. He's got the mana burn back up. A cookie on Mirror. They'll need a right click with the help of the creeps and they'll get it. Oh, Collapse. That was beautiful with the Iron Branch drop.
On the bottom lane, Pasha getting really low.
Should be able to secure the kill. He's going to try and get one last axes out so Immersion can beat back onto Miposhka, but Yatoro, he wants to jump as well. Under tower, respecting the extra damage that can come out early. Oh, 2 points in the dagger, and Yatoro finds the double. Bottom, Yatoro? They're gonna die Pasha, they are. Yatoro jumps in. It's gonna take a lot of damage, so the axes are stacking up.
He got a really nice rune. There's a haste rune now on the pressed kid, and this is pretty much the moment in which you're screaming, help us. Help us, mid laner. Why you AFK?
You're gonna see it. Immersion shackled to the fault from the press kid, but all they'll get is the Wind Ranger. Apart from that, Nether Toxin is also very good, I should mention, but there's not some crazy abilities that we saw in game 1.
The press kit, yeah.
Yeah, he's maxed out slide him even without the Orb of Corrosion. Is going to kill off Miposhka. So the press kit's having another very good start to this game. Heaven's going to be in trouble top with Collapse and Mirror considering the dive.
Oh, yeah. Will they commit Doom? I don't think so, right? You don't commit it here. Oh, they do.
All right, they're going to commit the Doom. They are rotating top. Immersion's TP'd up. They're also wrapping on the Ember Spirit as well, so Collapse has to get out, and he's going to do so. Great. Oh, they just got to range the press kid. I thought he was going to be successful. I was going to say it's a great read. They scanned. They were aware of someone coming from the river. Ushi. Mirror. They're going to see him with the ward placement. They want to wrap all the way around and go for Pasha instead. They're going to drop the kisses to secure the kill. Nice play from Immersion. Instantly cancels that, but the damage has been dealt.
Mira.
Simultaneously, we do see Miposhka go down, though. So it was a solo kill picked up from Depressed Kid.
They smoke up. They go for top lane to get the
close. They're going to go to the high ground instead, so they are playing away from Collapse.
Oh,
Not matter
TB.
though. Onto the Doom. He's going to try and drop the ultimate before they kill him off, but it's not going to be the case. The chain control is out. Perfect Collapse. All the remnant away. The threat of the Doom and Collapse. No way. He's not even dead. Collapse is not even dead, and meanwhile they killed off the Terrorblade in the jungle. So Team Spirit keep the Doom alive. They get the position 1. They're hunting for more though. Collapse is finally going to drop the ultimate. It's not going to be stolen here in the rest of Team Spirit. They've shown up to the party. A dive onto the tower. Toronto, Tokyo with the double damage rune will cleave away the Rubik and get Immersion as well.
What happened with the pressed kid, by the way? Did he leave that fight? He went back mid?
Yeah, he was worried about... They had no stuns to prevent the Doom from ulting.
Yeah.
No way, they might go for Yatoro instead. He's very far up. Yatoro is in no man's land for Team Spirit to be playing in. And that's a freebie. That is an absolute freebie. Maybe they thought it was safe because of the rest of Team Spirit. Hang on a second, Depressed Kid. Gotta be cautious. Not gonna get a lot of distance away with the Remnant. Slide's gonna be back up in a couple of seconds. Let's see if he can time it perfectly. And he does. The Remnant, in fact, enough. And meanwhile, bottom lane, they get another kill. Combined up with Pasha, bringing down Miposhka.
Remember, Lincoln's queued up on Terrorblade. Not the biggest fan, I need to say, by the way, straight up.
They're baiting it, Toro. Look at them on the higher ground. Collapse is going to jump. But a beautiful timing in the telekinesis. It's going to give Ember an opportunity to be able to Remnant back to safety. Now Pasha's in. Raw controlling the Phantom Assassin through the BKB, but Radiant, they want to brawl. They're in fighting shape. They've got the items to take the engagement. They'll blow up Pasha, but... Alright, Parni, they still want to take this team fight. They've got the ward on the higher ground, posturing to the right, considering about bringing down Collapse. He's still got the Doom, so they've got to be cautious. The execution has to be perfect. Collapse, a BKB retreating to the north. They're hunting, they're chasing. Can they catch up though on Dire?
They're looking to give it to the TB, yeah.
No roar to be able to cancel that. The items being picked up. They'll try and take the fight. They got the Hawk feature, but they jump in once again. They break the link into the perfect timing. Doom is out. Ember's going to have no involvement in this team fight. Team Spirit, can they continue to take the engagement? They don't have meta to turn it back around on Parni. They're going to get out. You can't take this skirmish, and you see that's going to be the case. Toronto Tokyo secures the double. He's even hunting for heaven, but they can turn it back around. You still got Aegis. You know, Doom's on cooldown. You know, a couple of things were expended from Team Spirit. So they're going to jump and postcard. It's not the most valuable target. Maybe you can get Mirror as well as Immersion. Shackles up the Snapfire, so both the supports are going to be killed off, and no one else on Team Spirit wants to show up for this engagement.
As he has the Stomp and Fake Grenades.
Fight's going to break out. Miposhka. Alright, they got the Vision on the higher ground once again. Viper's going to be the first target to be killed off at the start of the fight. And there will be no follow-up as Radiant. They're playing on the kind of right side of the map.
Two big things for me right now. There's another Toxin on Rubik.
Now Toronto Tokyo, he's under a Hawk. We were speaking about the Hawks before. A BKB. He's not going to try TP out just yet because they're going to take the fight. Collapse jumps in. Through with the Mortimer Kisses fault. They got plenty of burst to get rid of the carry.
I really think TB didn't do more than 10k so far. 2 heroes at least.
It's got MKB being delivered though. You need the item before a fight breaks out. Press Kid is going to look to jump. This is an ideal target. If they can get rid of Collapse, Raw to control, Makushi's in, and they get rid of the Doom. No ultimate. This is a big opportunity now. Parni, they need a hunt. They need more kills. They're going to turn towards the Viper and the Snapfire. Both supports are being killed off. As Parni, no remorse, and Roshan, it's up in 15 seconds, so they should get the cherry on top.
Yeah, this is perfect timing. Plus the boat stolen. There's a ghost ship on Rubik. Like really nicely done, killing off that Doom. Do you think the tip made him?
I knew you were gonna say that.
Be out of Yatoro. Oh, never mind. Yeah, no roar.
The Press Kid. He's got the Arcane in the Arsenal. Collapse. Might just have to BKB TPR. He's gonna try and pop the Lincolns and turn. He's got the second round of the ultimate if required, but it won't be plenty of damage with the Mortimer Kisses. The Press Kid,
Don't get both
he's going to be
them.
killed off, and they're going to get Immersion as well. Scatterblast just shy. Meanwhile, mid lane though, Yatoro, he's going to get crit down. Monkushi, he can now turn towards the Conquer. Raw from Pasha holds Toronto Tokyo in place. Oh my, Parni, you lose the Ember, but what a trade.
Do you even want to buy back? That's a TB with Silver Edge right there, knocking on your door. Age is still in his hands for 10 more seconds.
They have it Doom. They can definitely buy back and kill him. They have to respect his Ages. Collapse gonna jump in. No, he gets the Doom. You still got the Ages.
Don't
you
kill
still
him.
got the second
Don't
life.
kill him. Now kill him.
Okay, now you can kill him. Perfectly done. Collapse waits along with Spirit. They let the timer tick out, and they don't even need the buyback from the Phantom Assassin. We didn't see the full start of the fight because we were kind of watching the engagement onto the Ember, but we did hold that thought mid lane. Pasha, they're going to try and blow him up, but oh, no Immersion. Clip from the torrent, so is unable to get the chain control to start, but it will not matter. Monkushi's just ripping apart the Conquer, but all the run buff. Toronto Tokyo slowed down for the Gale Force. They're going to jump in now. Collapse, and Yatoro finds the win range, but they got to be cautious. You got to respect to Press Kid. A remnant to the backline, deals with the Ember. It's got more remnants to play with. They want to continue the fight. Over towards Collapse they go, but he's got the threat of the refresher.
The thing is, Parni, they need to commit to this. They never got vision in the pit with the Hawks.
You're gonna see it's happening. They gotta go. It's gonna be up to the Ember to start. Roche is falling low. It's a really early use of the Torrent Storm on Toronto Tokyo. Team Spirit, are they gonna commit for Mosh? It looks like that's going to be the core. Collapse in the back. Oh, what a man to dodge. Mukushi dodges the Warsaw. They're going to try and target down Collapse. He doesn't get the Doom off, and now Terrorblade can turn to deal with Toronto Tokyo. The boat's going to fly along with the chain control. Terrorblade's in trouble. Sunder on cooldown. They're going to blow him up. TB will try and buy back. It's all on Ember Spirit now. The damage to press kit. Can he do it himself? The stolen Mortimer Kisses. Ember's going to remnant up on the high ground as Pari Parni. You get the ages onto Press Kid as well, but you do commit the buyback on the Terrorblade.
If you can kill off Collapse, that could be game.
Look at this ward on the back line. Radiant, they're going to retreat into this area. This is so much vision for Pari Parni. They're going to pounce to Press Kid. Onto the Snapfire they go. They're going to try and blow up Mirror to start the fight, but to the northern side. Oh no, the Doom is going to try and chuck it out, but doesn't get the connection once again. Collapse is going to miss on the ultimate, and it's all Pari Parni for this team fight. They're going to push Team Spirit further back into their own territory. A BKB to protect them for the moment without the buyback on Collapse. How do you take this next fight?
You don't have Doom. They really need some Team Spirit magic right now. Summon the Magnus, skewer them into the fountain somehow. Nothing else will help.
Radiant's bottom tower.
In his name, Yatoro God. What can he do?
Yeah. You see this Ember? He's literally just meat shield here. Put up that Ember in front. He has a minute left on his Aegis. And kill the Raxes with the TB.
They're gonna jump. Pasha's in. Raw trying to target down, but a defensive use of the water park holds back the damage coming through for the Terrorblade. Meanwhile, they're gonna lose immersion as well. Yatoro solo kills the Wind Ranger, and now with the Mortimer Kisses laying down the damage to Terrorblade. He needs a Sander target. He needs to be able to find the health pack. He runs back into the boat. Oh no! TB runs back into the stun, and now this is all Team Spirit. They can turn this fight back into their advantage. Pari Parni, they got to get out. You got to keep the numbers alive, and they will make it out with just 2 heroes. But you know TV's got no buyback.
I was arguing that the Doom is the most important hero on their side, but seems like that's not the case when you're defending high ground. Team Spirit are way too good at that. Oh man.
Can they rat? They've got creeps inside T4 tower. Both sides have glyph. Beastmaster's pushing it in, so they're not going to have creep shortly on Team Spirit.
He has a Doom there, so I don't think that he can rat. He's moving back. Yeah.
Backdoor protection's coming up shortly, and that's a hold from Pari Parni. What do they force out? Asha. They see Team Spirit coming out the base. Version's gonna run to Toronto Tokyo, but once again the Lotus Sword protecting them against
Yatoro.
Mukushi's in though. Metamorphosis pop trying to bring down Yatoro. A great Phantom Strike to be able to get to the safety of the high ground. Toronto Tokyo is threatening of going in, but they get the Doom over onto Depressed Kid. The Ember's gone. He's gonna buy back a potential to be able to rejoin if required, but Pari Parni, they gotta get out. The retreat. The horns have been signaled and they're fine.
The point was to bait the meta.
Collapse.
They will go on. For sure now.
Also in the river, they're onto Heaven. A Ghost Scepter's gonna try and protect him. Gonna force on the higher gun, and Heaven's okay. They don't see Yatoro for the moment. Almost running into Pasha. Mukushi charging to the river, but you see the lack of control. Yatoro is just hiding for the Terrorblade at the moment, and they're actually threatening about going back in as Yatoro rips apart the Rubik. Back to the higher gun they go. The Wind Ranger's gone. A dieback on immersion. Oh, they are crumbling on Dire.
There's no travels. Your throne is about to get hit.
G4 Towers under siege. Look, if they stall it out, at least the Ember won't have to force his buyback. Not back inside their base. Munkushi! He's going to jump in the middle. Want to take the engagement, but Collapse. He's ready for the fight. Doom is out, but the Terrorblade. How much damage can he really do? Without the meta now for the buyback, he's not going to have enough damage to hold this, I don't think.
He has matchup. Going in.
4 on 5. It's going to be a crazy hold from Parni. Toronto Tokyo's fallen pretty low to start, but the tier 4 towers, the throne exposed. Ember's going in. Depressed Kid's gonna try and run into Toronto Tokyo. They're gonna be cautious about the Doom. Dodges the War Stomp of the Cheese. And the heal is gonna be enough to keep Toronto Tokyo alive. So the Conker's okay. All eyes on Makushi. They need the Terrorblade to be able to siege down the targets. He's in the middle of the fight, but he hasn't locked onto anyone. A BKB for naught. Now they're onto the Ember. Abyssal Blade controlling Depressed Kid. He's able to reposition almost close to the throne, but Makushi is falling low. Phantom Assassin is on top of the Terrorblade. No buyback, and that's it. Without the TB for the damage, this is going to be a crazy hold from Parni, and I don't think they're able to do it. As Team Spirit finally, the press kit, it's going to be a miracle for them to hold this one, but it will not be the case as Team Spirit, 60 minutes in, they get 4, soon to be a wipe to close out this second game and end the series.
Wait. Go grab some tier 5 items. I need to see them, please.
Oh my, what a game 2. Parni are so unfortunate. They had the opportunities to be able to siege the higher ground multiple times. We saw the attempt for them, but Team Spirit, the experience,